The University of Salford, a mile and a half from the PFA's Manchester HQ and home to 40 of its members. Seasoned professionals to relative youngsters, all studying to become physiotherapists and showing that they can adapt to life in the classroom.
It's quite different, to be honest. You know, when you'd be in training, you'd be in at 9, you'd be home by 2. Whereas here, obviously, it's 2 o'clock start. 7:30 finishes on a Monday and Thursday, and then obviously you've got all the extra hours you put in at home, which equates to quite a lot. But obviously, one day, hopefully, I'll reap the rewards.
Each year, up to 10 new players start out on the programme, and far from lying down on the job, many go on to exceed expectations.
They may not come in with the same sort of entry requirements that we would expect, but they certainly go out at the same level, with many of them achieving first-class degrees. And for me, I sort of see the dedication that they apply throughout that as being very similar to the kind of dedication they apply to their footballing skills when they're working. To be a professional footballer, you've got to work really hard and you've got to really go for your goals. And they apply that. They want first. They don't want 2 1s or 2 2s, and they really do push for that, which is really nice to see.
So, almost 20 years after it first started, the course at Salford continues to make a difference. Scores of ex-graduates work at clubs up and down the land, with the likes of Sheffield United's Paul Tether epitomising what can be achieved.
When we did clinical placements, I came to Sheffield United on my final one, and maintained my relationships that I built with the physios that were currently working here, and luckily a position came available, and they liked me, I liked them. It was a perfect fit, and since then I've been here ever since 2007.
A product of the Lilleshall National School, Tether's Manchester United career was ended by injury, but he remains philosophical and has his own words of advice for current players.
I finished when I was 21 years old, so it wasn't though as an end of my career. So yeah, you have to look forward, and with the PFA's input, I went to meet with them several times, and they helped me massively along my future career path in the physiotherapy world. I think it's very important that you have a backup plan, but footballers generally live for the here and now, which is perfectly acceptable. But if I had any advice, I would say that the PFA is a great tool to utilise, and a great organisation that you know that the support's there for you if you require it, but definitely have a backup plan, because it can be taken away from you overnight.